Be me. 31-year-old underpaid photographer, specialize in event photography, dream of gallery exhibitions someday. Make just enough to afford a tiny studio apartment. It's above a laundromat. Constantly smells like fabric softener. Barely keeping afloat with freelance gigs. Eating discount grocery store sushi most nights. Driving a beat-up Volkswagen from 2001, held together with duct tape and prayers. Social life consists of taking photos at other people's parties. Haven't been on a date in 8 months. One Saturday, get hired to photograph a high society charity gala. Rich people paying $500 a plate to feel good about themselves. Told to blend in and be invisible. Wearing my one decent suit. It's slightly too small now. Taking a short break at the bar. Gorgeous woman in the red dress approaches. Long dark hair, green eyes. Thinks she's going to ask me to take her photo. Instead, she starts casual conversation. Introduces herself as Alexandra. Comes from old money but works in art curation. About to say, I'm just the photographer. When someone interrupts, wealthy-looking older man slaps my back. There he is, the brilliant investor everyone's talking about. Complete case of mistaken identity. Man introduces me as the genius who turned $10,000 into millions. Group of rich people suddenly all interested in me. Alexandra looking impressed. Panic sets in, but can't correct him in front of everyone. Mumble something about right investments at the right time. Throw in words like portfolio diversification. Older man wanders off to greet someone else. Alexandra smiles at me. I had no idea you were in finance. You don't seem the type. Should come clean immediately. Instead say, I prefer to stay low-key about success. We talk art for hours. My actual knowledge impresses her. Exchange numbers at the end of the night. Tell myself I'll confess the truth when we meet again. Text for a week. She's surprisingly down to earth. Agree to meet for dinner. First date at an upscale restaurant. Spend half my month's earnings on one dinner. She orders the second most expensive wine without blinking. Talks about upcoming art exhibition she's curating. Invites me to the VIP opening. Can't say no to art opportunity. Even if I'm living a lie. Cancel my internet service to afford proper attire. VIP opening is filled with potential clients and connections. Alexandra introduces me as her brilliant investor boyfriend. People asking for financial advice. Making up convincing bullshit based on articles I've read. Relationship progresses. Each date draining my bank account. Selling camera equipment to keep up appearances. Down to just 2 lenses. Taking sketchy photography gigs I'd normally decline. Wedding photography for difficult bridezillas. Corporate headshots for companies with terrible lighting. Still barely making ends meet. Alexandra wants to go to a weekend getaway. Luxury resort upstate. Maxed out credit card to book it. 3 months in, she invites me to dinner with her parents. Wealthy art collectors with a mansion in the suburbs. House has an actual art gallery inside it. Father grills me about investment strategies. Bullshit my way through conversation. Mention blockchain and emerging markets a lot. Mother hints at my potential as son-in-law material. Alexandra talks about vacations we should take. Bali, Greek islands, southern France. Relationship becoming unsustainable. Having panic attacks before dates. Genuinely falling for her, though. She appreciates art like I do. Laughs at my obscure photography jokes. 4 months in, disaster strikes. Get hired to photograph corporate event. Need the money desperately. Walk in to find Alexandra's father is the CEO. He recognizes me immediately. What are you doing with that camera? Where's your suit? Alexandra arriving any minute, nowhere to hide. Admit everything to her father, just a struggling photographer. No investments, no millions. Been living way beyond my means to date his daughter. Expect rage, threats, calls to security. Instead, he laughs until he cries. Son, I made my fortune selling fake designer watches in the 80s. Started with nothing but a good story and confidence. I respect the hustle. Gives me one condition. Come clean to Alexandra immediately. She arrives, sees me with camera and her dad. Face goes pale. Confess everything. How we met. The mistaken identity. My real profession. Prepare for rejection. Instead, she looks relieved. Thank God. I've been eating ramen all week to afford these designer dresses. Turns out she's just an assistant curator. Makes decent but not extravagant money. Been stretching herself thin to maintain appearances. We both start laughing. Months of financial stress melt away. She admits she suspected something was off. Photographer's calluses on my hands. The way I studied lighting everywhere we went. Next date is at a food truck, eating tacos on a park bench. Most honest conversation of my life. Relationship improves dramatically. She starts coming to my actual photo shoots, offers artistic input that actually helps, introduces me to gallery owners who might show my work. I teach her photography basics. She has a natural eye for composition. Her father offers to invest in my photography business. Small sum, but enough for new equipment. 6 months later, land my first gallery exhibition. She helped curate it, making decent money from print sales. Moved to a real apartment. Alexandra moved in last month. We split rent equally. Lesson learned, skills and passion impress more than fake wealth. Pretending to be rich nearly bankrupted me. Being myself led to actual success. Her father became my unexpected mentor. Says I remind him of himself at my age. Sometimes the right person appreciates your real value, not the value of your investment portfolio.